Hey everyone, it's another Dragon Age Inquisition day. Today, this is going to be a shorter stream because I'm still a little sick. By stream I meant episode because this is not a live stream.
Please, somebody, my wife needs help.
Okay.
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please,
Okay.
get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
We can go to him. I think I remember that person.
Welcome back.
We've met him before, but that time he didn't really have anything to say because I don't know why. But we correctly presumed that he is part of a quest, a side quest. Okay, we have a hut here and a readable. Hunter's view of the Mage Templar War. The words in this note have many misspellings and are scrawled in a clumsy hand. Mother Valerie said things I saw won't get out of my head lest I put them somewhere else. She told me to write it down. It's a long time since I did the letters, but I'll try. I saw refugees in the hills. I was there to hunt. I saw them but did not say hello because I was... Okay. Templars came. They talked to the refugees. They hit them. The refugees gave food. When the mages came, the mages used fire. Everyone burned. I was in a bush. They did not see me. Some Templars killed the mages. The mages ran. The Templars wanted to run after them. A refugee was still burning. His arm went up to a Templar. The Templar used his sword. It went up and down, up and down. There were pieces of black. He stayed while other Templars ran after the mages. He took things from bodies. One body was moving. It had long hair and burned dress. The Templar started to take off his armor, and I shot him. I went down to the lady. She made little noises, and her eyes looked at me. Then she died. I wanted to go out of my head, please, Maker. I've been good. Okay, what we just read was a note from a simple hunter and his experience, his traumatic experience, observing how the Templars hurt and harmed and unalived some refugees.
It's going to be a long, hungry night.
These people need food.
There are rams out in the hills. Good eating, cooks easy, and no lords around to kill you for poaching. Too dangerous to go hunting now. More likely to find mages than
Okay, let's go help him
Good luck.
by hunting some rams. Okay, but you don't have to be that. You don't have to be that mean. We'll help you. And we have another hut here. And some readable. Healer's notes at Redcliffe Crossroads, low on elf root. Send girl out tomorrow to gather more. Send village boy with her. Fighting closer. Redcliffe closed gates. Treated refugees. Illness and stomach troubles from eating spoiled food. More refugee arrivals. Elf root, spindleweed, low. Treated slash wounds, contusions, internal bleedings. Treated frost cuff at Crossroads. Sent a letter to Redcliffe asking for blankets. No response. Widow Tane passed in sleep. Treated hunger shivers at Crossroads. More refugees. Burn and contusions. Severe bleeding. Caught in fighting between apostates and Templars. Amputated arm to save girl. Will die without more elf root anyway, but too dangerous to gather more. Girl running high fever. Refugees found merchant wagon burning on way to Crossroads. Matched old Vince wagon. No bodies, but everything in wagon taken. No more supplies coming. Think girl will make it. Use last of elf root. Making poultices from whatever I can find. Telling refugees to boil anything they eat or drink. Too many sick. Giselle came. Said Inquisition help is not far behind. Fighting outside sounds like Templars and mages both. Refugees scattered. Someone outside screaming. Have to help. From a journal belonging to the old healer who lived at the Redcliffe Crossroads.
Thank
Okay, it is very interesting to see or be able to read the thoughts of the citizens, the regular people who lived here. And it was nice to learn that a healer lived here. Unfortunately, he didn't make it, but he managed to help a lot of refugees. Yeah, I had originally planned to go back to Haven and talk to some NPCs and stuff, but we'll do it next time. This is the 7th stanza of the saga of Tyr the Bright Axe. Tyr the Bright Axe, dwarf friend chieftain, with her leaf-eared lover lay, woke she did to love sweat morning, lover gone in light of day. Dream words whispered, so spoken soft, still the silence crushing crashing, dead her tribe unless a child could keep her line in warrior fashion. Avalvar, so named the lover, called our journey yours and mine, one day child of Tyr's blood. Okay. Yeah, like I said, it's kind of hard to read that saga because we are finding it and we're not finding it in order. Sometimes we find the first stanza, sometimes we find the 10th stanza. We have some more gems for our requisition. I'm guessing we will be trying to complete all the quests at the crossroads, and then in the next episode we will be going back to Haven to pick up some more quests there and see how Mother Giselle is doing, because as she said in the previous episode, she was going back to Haven, or she would go to Haven and offer help to the Inquisition and also speak with Sister Liliana. We have 2 quests here. We need to go to that young man that we met at the cult headquarters up the hill to ask him for help. For a potion that only he can concoct rather, for his sick mother. Ooh. That was loud, little bird. I don't understand why there are cell swords very, very, very close proximity to our camp, to this camp in particular. This is the second time that we found cell swords, which makes me feel uneasy because our camp is just over there. I don't want our men and women and other soldiers to be in danger. I mean, they can probably hold their own, otherwise they wouldn't be part of our Inquisition. But as much as possible, I don't want them in trouble. I want to rescue them. I want to be the hero. I don't even want them to lift a finger. No. I mean, they should do other things, like maybe guard the camp, or I don't know, coordinate with our advisors at Haven. Maybe hunt for food. But when it comes to battle, I want to be there for them.
Your will be done.
Okay. Oh, here he is. Hindle.
I greet you. My name is Hindle.
Hindle, your mother can't breathe. Your father sent me here for potion.
What? She was fine. She hasn't had the breathing trouble in... All right, I can help. Here, I have some already made. Go, take it to her now.
Okay, we'll do just that.
Hurry. Get her that breathing potion.
We want to help her. I don't think that Dragon Age Inquisition, compared to older games, like Fallout 2, I don't think this game has some sort of a timer for quests, but we're trying to roleplay here. So let's assume that Hindel's mother really might pass if we don't help her.
Please, hurry.
Here you go, mister.
The potion and instructions on how to make it.
Silas bless you. Or the Maker. Or whoever. It doesn't matter. Just thank you. I'll give it to her right away. If ever I can help the Inquisition, you have my word.
Alrighty. Good to hear.
Thank you. And blessings upon the Inquisition.
Oh, I just noticed now that he is an elf. Letter found in a Redcliffe home. Father, I'm going to the mountains to join the people up there. They're making sense right now and the rest of the world is not. We can't tend the fields since Master... Okay. You and Mother should come. Father, you'll be safe up there. The mages have no quarrel with the people in the mountains, and even the Templars don't harass them. Nowhere else... But you won't come, will you? You'd rather stay on our tiny bit of land because it's ours. So be it. It's yours until those madmen catch you in their fight. Okay, that was Hindel's letter to his father, which he left here before he moved to the cult headquarters up on the hill or the mountain. Winter Watch Cave is what it's called, I guess. I mean, it is common for the younger people to embrace a cause, I guess. But it is also common for older people to be, in my experience, of course, this is not like trying to generalize people's experiences, but in my personal experience, it is more common for older people to be content with what they have and stay at home when troubles arise for some reason. I mean, we can see that in different kinds of media, apocalyptic movies and all that. There are old couples who would rather stay at home and welcome the apocalypse than to find a way to stop it. Whoa! What was that skill? It reverberated in my ear. Some Templar skill, maybe. These renegade Templars are disgusting. Hurting innocent refugees. One of them was so disgusting that he would harm a vulnerable woman. According to that note that we found earlier from some simple hunter. I don't know if there were to be an apocalyptic event in real life, what would you do? Would you just welcome it with open arms, alone or with your friends or family, with your partner maybe, and just stay at home? Or would you join a cause, much like the Inquisition, or a cult? Just like Hindle did. To try and make sense of the situation, the chaos. finding some sort of purpose. Yeah, I've decided to switch to Varric just because, you know, it is easier to hunt ram using a long-ranged weapon. So that we don't have to chase after the ram. There we go. There's 2 of them. We need 10 ram meat to help the refugees have a little something to eat. Okay, we have one here. As well as an elf root, which we need to refill our health potions, or healing potions rather. I like playing as Varric because I miss being able to deal long-ranged damage as an archer. But rogues do die a lot. Or maybe it's just because I'm not good. Remember in our previous episodes, Varric died a couple of times. And I feel like...
By the end of Hardin Hightown, almost every character is revealed as a spy or a traitor.
Wait, you read my book?
It was in the Inquisition library. Everyone but Donnan turned out to be in disguise. Is that common?
Are we still talking about books, or are you asking if everyone I know is a secret agent?
Are there many tricksters in dwarven literature?
A handful, but they're the exception. Mostly they're just honoring the ancestors. It's very dull stuff. Human literature. Now there's where you'll find the tricky, clever, really deceitful types.
Curious.
Not really. Dwarves write how they want things to be. Humans write to figure out how things are.
That's interesting. A bit of a cultural exchange there between Varric and Solus. It is surprising to hear that Solus read Varric's books. But I wonder why he was curious about tricksters in literature. Okay. Now we have 5. We need 5 more. Dragon Age Inquisition can be a peaceful game. You can just go around hunting deer, or rather ram. I feel like it can be one of those chill games that people like to play to relax. Especially if you play on casual. I feel like when I played, I'm not really sure if I played on normal in my first playthrough. Maybe I did, because I think I remember having had to deal with more encounters, more combat encounters with the Templars and apostate mages in the Hinterlands, and it frustrated me. It frustrated me to the very end of our Hinterlands exploration, or my Hinterlands exploration, when I first played this game, because it was like every 5 seconds there was an encounter. And they can be quite tough for me. Tough for me, but probably just fine for most people. Oh. Sadly, there doesn't seem to be any ram left in this area. We might have to go to the next area because I think there are 2 plots of land, or areas rather, where there are lots of ram for hunting. I like how each companion can make a sound when they jump. It feels immersive. And I'm all for immersion. Okay. I guess there are no more rams here. No more sheep. Lamb. Mutton. Makes me hungry. I want some mutton curry, which is my favorite type of curry. And tell me, guys and gals and everything in between. What is your favorite curry? Do you prefer chicken, beef, mutton, fish, pork? Is there pork curry? Maybe there is. My favorite is mutton. I don't know why. I used to eat it a lot during my years as a university student. So, because we're hunting ram at the moment, it reminds me of mutton curry. And when you eat curry, do you eat it with rice or with naan bread? I think I like eating it with rice just because it's easier. Buttery naan can be greasy. I prefer to eat with a spoon. I mean, if you can eat bread with a spoon, then I would eat it with naan. I can be a bit lazy when it comes to most things. To most things. Okay. I got tired of being Varric. I easily get tired of things. I want to switch it up. We are heading towards the next spot of land where we can hunt more ram. Imagine if you were to hunt ram trucks instead. How would you even do that? I don't know. More elf fruit. Oh my. Is it because he's a dwarf? That's why he can't make that jump up. Okay, there we go. I think I saw some ram here. I don't know where they went. But first, let's rest because Varric has half health. Let's check our requisite potions to assign potions to each of our characters. As you can see here, 1 elf fruit is equal to 1 potion. This is why we pick up elf fruit. Even if some people might find it a little annoying to hunt. I mean to gather resources when playing games. I do like it sometimes, picking up things. I feel like I'm being productive just by picking up resources more than engaging in battles. I tend to be a pacifist, which is my my mindset.
Thank you again.
You're welcome. Mindset when playing games.
Eat dirt!
Yeah. Eat dirt.
Get the warriors!
We have some saw sword here. And an apostate. Oops. Half health for both our protagonist and Cassandra. Because they were too close. They got too close to the enemy. More elf fruit to replenish our stocks. But like I said, when I play games, I usually take the pacifist route. We only need 1 ram meat before we can turn it in this quest. And there we go, we have 2. Now usually in games I go for characters that have high charisma. Oops, wrong button. High charisma, high intelligence, and then try to talk my way out of things, persuade people. That is not who I am in real life. I don't have persuasion skills. But I don't have combat skills either in real life. Nah, I'm not quick to start trouble in real life either.
Did you really think the Conclave had a chance of making peace, Seeker?
You do not?
What was the Divine's plan? Bring everyone together and hope really hard they would all get along?
Most Holy did not confide her plan to me. Perhaps she thought they were tired of death and conflict.
Now, when has that ever been true? For Templars or mages?
Oh,
I will not
burn.
mock a dead woman, Varric. She did what she could, and that is more than most.
Yeah, it is true. I mean, there are times in life when things seem to be impossible. Impossible to deal with and difficult to find solutions to certain problems, but it is definitely better to try and find solutions even if it seems to be a daunting task or there's very little chance for things to happen. That is still better than apathy or inaction. That is my opinion on things. How about you guys? Would you rather stay away from conflicts or be the person who tries to find a solution, find a compromise, try to help people, both sides, to settle? I think in that matter, if I were really to choose roleplay wise, then of course I would be much like Divine Justinia. Okay, let's power up our characters, our companions. Let's buy some ability points. Or rather, spend our points to buy some abilities. Whoops. Okay. We'll have to get this one first before we can get the leaping ability. The backflip one, which looks very cool on rogue characters like Varric, where they fire and then fire an arrow and backflips to stay away from danger. Woo, woo, woo. Fall damage. Boom. Well, I'm glad that we didn't perish from that jump. Or that slide, rather. But if you were to ask me what I would do in real life, I would probably just stay away from the conflict. I would, internally, I would want to help. Definitely. But I also care about my own safety. I care about my own peace. As selfish as that may sound. But if I had more resources and I had ways to safeguard myself and all that, of course I would definitely try to help.
Mages, Templars, bandits, demons, making it hard for a man to hunt for his supper.
Here you go.
Here, maybe this will help.
It more than helps. With this, I can fill these hungry bellies.
Solus doing his little slide there.
I didn't think
What
much of
was
the
that?
but no one else is helping like you lot. Maybe I was wrong.
You were wrong.
I passed round what you found. No one will go hungry.
You underestimated us. But you are forgiven. Not really. I will take note of your action. But you are free to go. Oh, an elf fruit. Okay, let's take this quest here.
Micah, I hope it's not me. More cold weather coming. Fool villagers. Where are their coats?
Don't call
What do you
them
mean to keep these
fools.
refugees warm?
Blankets, warm clothes, all of it. These poor sods lost everything when the mages and the Templars went crazy. If we were in a village, I could just pinch a blanket off a clothesline and be fine. Out here, I'm
That's
sure the
called
apostates have plenty of
stealing.
supplies,
That's
just haven't
theft,
been able to
recruit
find them.
Whittle.
Farewell.
And see you.
Okay, we have to find apostate caches. Can't we just buy some blankets from a traveling merchant or something? People from Haven, for example, maybe they can... Whoa. What was that? Okay, we have to go back south again. I think I made a mistake. This is a mistake that I will definitely learn from. It's a learning opportunity. So next time we arrive at another explorable region, we will do the main quest first. Wow. Nice BGM there. I didn't know that the quests at the crossroads after doing the main quest of securing it and talking to Mother Giselle would send me back down here. Oh, okay. We found our first cache.
This
4
must be one
to
of the
go.
supply caches Recruit Whittle wished us to find.
Okay. Okay, Solus. Thanks for your input. So, yeah, next time we'll definitely do the first main quest in that area. And then see where the side quests take us. And then go that direction first. Instead of just going our own way. which we did from episode 2, only to come back here because the quest at the crossroads point us down here again. Sadly. But we learn our lessons. We learn how to better play games. Okay, let's try to find 4 other apostate caches. But yeah, I was just thinking, like, there are people from Haven, right? And they probably have, you know, like linens and blankets and coats and all that. Why can't we just send someone to, you know, take some of those donations and give them to the refugees here? Can't we send a burb? A Liliana burb? An Inquisition burb. Send a message to Liliana asking her to do some sort of a drive, a donation drive at Haven, so that, you know, the people living there can help out the refugees in the Hinterlands. That's what I would do in real life. Instead of trying to, whoa, slide. Instead of trying to send someone like myself to get these apostate caches. I mean, it is stealing. They may be apostates, but that's still thievery. That's still theft. I'm trying to find my way to that cache, and I remember I was spending so much time trying to find a way to get the next cache here, but it was actually just like somewhere outside. Like, I passed it already. I thought it might be inside this cult headquarters, this compound or whatever it's called, but it's not. The quest marker can be a bit confusing, especially in places like this with elevation differences and all that. It is definitely not inside this place. We need to get out of here fast so we can find it, because we're gonna have 3 left after finding the second one. It's actually somewhere behind me right now, or to my left, I think. There. To my left. Like, please, turn back. Because, I mean, like, the center of the marker, the map marker, is over there, right? But there's no way to access that area, because we have these tall cliffs here, and there's just no way to get there. But it's actually over there, close to that tree, to your right. And it was like, it's at the edge. See that one? At the edge, the very edge of the map marker.
More supplies for recruit Whittle.
That was tricky to find, because I always think that they might be in the middle, right, of a map marker. of a search area rather, but no. It was at the very edge. I'm on the edge. Just sliding down so that we can get to the next one. I don't really understand it. I mean, in games, right? We're usually the leader of some sort of a cause, a group, or an organization. But we have to do everything for them. Instead of just assigning, you know, soldiers, or spies, or scouts to do things for us. It's funny, but I like how hands-on our characters are in these types of games, or in this type of games.
Make it take you!
I also like being hands-on in real life, in group settings. You know, like those group projects at school. I do most of the work, or I used to do most of the work when I was a student. Just because I like to do things my way. In high school, I did everything. And then in college, I learned how to delegate, but I still did most of the work. Okay. There is one cache here. Ash Warrior's Refuge. When you say Ash, the first thought in my mind is, you know, the Ashlanders. Morrowind. Hey, we have one here. It's so odd. Like we're just.
More supplies for recruitment.
Okay, so let's. Okay. We're just marking these locations, and then later on, our people are going to take the blankets, like the resources. Why can't we just travel with a bunch of our soldiers so that they can, you know, carry the stuff with us? We have two more to the north. Okay, we need a logging stand for this requisition. I feel like that's very important. Like that's the first requisition that we should have filled. Is the weapons, because our troops need weapons. I mean that's more important than the cages or the geological survey. But it's just because we haven't really come across any logging sites yet. They're probably further to the west. Do, 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 do. Kill that warrior. Which one? There are two of us.
I do not believe these are simply bandits. Their armor and training suggest something deeper.
Mercenaries? Which warrior? Point. Point with your sword. I think that the video ends in about 30 seconds. Because when I was playing this particular part of the game, I had to leave, had to go grocery shopping. We were running out of resources IRL, like, you know, food ingredients. So that is it for our exploration of the Hinterlands today in this episode. And in the next episode, I promise you we will be going back to Haven to speak with our advisors, as well as other citizens or people of the Inquisition, to see if they need anything from us. And we'll definitely get to know our advisors better. So, goodbye for now, but I'll catch you again next time.